Hello everyone, welcome back to CNA, the daily news analysis. Today, the date is 6th of December. These are my working experiences, you may go through it. If you want to download today's PDF, you can join our WhatsApp group or our Telegram channel. I'd like to inform about our IGP program, Interview Guidance Program, which is going on full swing, thrivingly, and the registration is still going on, and it is completely free. So please let your dear ones know about it. This is our contents page. We'll be discussing the following topics today. So let's start with the first news. NCRB 2022 report on crime in India. So why was it in the news? Because the National Crime Records Bureau released its 2022 annual crime report, providing a comprehensive overview of crime registration trends across India. NCRB. So let's get to know about NCRB. So it's an Indian government agency which was established in 1986 and is part of the Ministry of Home Affairs. It basically collects and analyzes the crime data as defined by the IPC and SLL, special and local laws, following recommendations from the National Police Commissions as well. So let's have a look at its functions. So function jodi ami sao, it is responsible for overseeing the crime and criminal tracking network and systems. So sort of CCTNS বুলি কয়. So he come to Korea since 2009. It also serves as a database for crime and offenders and a national repository for criminals' fingerprint records. In 2017, the NCRB introduced the National Digital Police Portal, allowing police officers to search the CCTNS database and provide online complaint filing services. So, আজি তাৰিখলৈকে যেনে ধৰণৰ reports বিলাক ইহঁতে publish কৰিছে তাৰে ভিতৰত যদি আমি চাওঁ এটা আহিছে আপোনাৰ Prisons Statistics India report. Then compilation of data for NCRB report যদি আমি চাওঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে crime in India reports are sourced from police forces in 36 states and UTs and crime record bureaus in 53 cities with populations exceeding 10 lakh. So in 2022 NCRB report কি লিখা আছে সেইটো যদি আমি চাওঁ তাৰ highlight যদি আমি চাওঁ key terms যদি আমি চাওঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে first thing is the decline in the registration of cases. So cases বিলাক register হোৱা কমি আহিছে. Then apart from that আমি যদি চাওঁ increase in the crime against women, increase in the crime against women. So in 2022 approximately 4.5 lakh cases of crime against women were registered, a 4.4% increase from 2021. So increase hoise. Now this is increase হোৱা কথা আমি গম পাইছো গতিকে ৰেজিষ্টাৰ হ'ব লাগিব সেই হিচাপে আমি গম পাইছো so তাৰ ভিতৰত যদি আমি চাওঁ most common crimes were committed by husbands or relatives which is equivalent to 31.4%, kidnappings 19.2%, and assaults 18.7%, which is aimed at outrage. Now reporting of the cybercrime increased significantly. So আজিকালি cybercrime hole report মানুহে কৰে So reporting of cybercrime increased significantly by 24.4 percentage points compared to 2021. Headline trends in the state-wise data. So Kerala, Puducherry, and West Bengal have the highest charge-sitting rate under IPC crimes, accounting for 96%, 91%, and 90% of cases where the police reached the framing stage out of the total through cases. Limitations to the data. Limitations আছে data খিনিত so that limitation যদি আমি চাওঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে the NCRB report suggests that the surge is reported crimes against women in Delhi following the 2012 bus gang rape case may be due to increased awareness about crime registration. Limitations due to principal offense rule. So principles offense rule etu eta NCRB follow kora rule eta hoy which counts the severe punishment affected crimes in a single FIR, leads to an undercounting of rape cases like murder with rape. So yate eta kotha aise that the murder with rape hoy tetiale the serious offense to amar murder hoise not the rape. The socio-economic causative factors are not captured. So the NCRB itself notes that the socio-economic causative factors or reasons of crimes are not being captured by the Bureau, and other factors affecting the data. There are certain groups which may hesitate to register cases due to fear of people, uncooperativeness, or hostile responses, and a shortage of police officers or unfilled local posts may impede the data collection. So that was our first news. Let's go through the question. The next is about the Gujarat Doctrine. So on November 30 marks the 11th death anniversary of I.K. Gujral, the 12th Prime Minister of India. Despite his tenure being less than a year, Gujral is the only Prime Minister with a foreign policy approach named after him, which is known as the Gujral Doctrine. So let's get to know about the personality. So he was the first 12th Prime Minister from 1997 to 1998. Then he made significant contributions to the foreign policy by introducing the Gujarat Doctrine and refusing to sign the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty despite international pressure from 1996 to 1998. So what is the Gujarat Doctrine? So it is a key principle in India's foreign policy that posits that its size makes it a significant player in Southeast Asia. To enhance its standing, the doctrine advocates a non-dominant approach towards smaller neighboring countries and refrains from unnecessary provocations, such as commenting on other nations' internal affairs. Okay, so Geo or Genedo, tenekwa typor eta amar Gujarat Doctrine. So how successful was it? So the policy strategy strengthened trust and cooperation in India's neighborhood, no doubt, resolving the water sharing treaty with Bangladesh in just 3 months. This led to approval for a canal project in Bhutan, treaties with Nepal for taming the Mahakali River for hydropower, agreements with Sri Lanka for development cooperation, and the start of composite dialogue with Pakistan. The composite dialogue aimed to resolve issues on agreed terms in areas like trade, travel, and culture, despite the unresolved issues. Some criticisms. The Gujarat Doctrine criticized for its lenient approach towards Pakistan. So it was a more down criticism. Lenient approach towards Pakistan has been criticized for being too idealistic and neglecting India's security concerns. It has also been criticized for failing to address the long-standing bilateral issues such as territorial disputes and cross-border terrorism. Domestic opposition also suggests that the emphasis on goodwill and non-reciprocity might be perceived as weakness and exploited by the adversaries. Here goes the question. Please go through it. The third news of the day is Global Drought Snapshot Report. So, UNCCD, United Convention to Combat Desertifications report, Global Drought Snapshot, highlights the significant economic loss and societal impacts of drought during COP28 climate talks in the UAE, which have been going on. So that's why it was in the news. So let's have a look at the key points of the report. So agriculture and forestry, the Mediterranean region experienced 70% cereal crop damage in 2016 to 18, while South Africa lost 33% of grazing land. The Horn of Africa experienced its worst drought in 40 years, causing reduced agriculture productivity, food insecurity, and high food prices. Water conditions, low river levels in 2022 caused a 75% reduction in the Rhine cargo capacity, causing shipping delays, while drought and heat caused record low water levels in the Yangtze River, affecting 5 million southern Chinese people. Social dimensions. Now, this Yangtze River, by the way, is very, very important. It's important river for Asia, for China. So, it's good. And find it out. Find out the source of the Yangtze River and its mouth as well, where it drains up to. Okay, Yangtze River, it's very, very important. Anyways, moving on, social dimensions. So 85% of the drought affected individuals rise in low or middle income countries, with 2 million Central American dry corridor residents in need of food aid after 5 years of drought. Heat waves are unpredictable. Rainfall was over. Corruptive actions against actions highlighted in the report. The Global Drought Review underscores the need for sustainable land management, drought-tolerant farming techniques, and eco-friendly agricultural practices to boost global drought resilience and reduce the carbon dioxide emissions. Effective water management. Using micro irrigation instead of traditional sprinkler systems can significantly reduce water loss by 20 to 50% through sustainable water management systems and conservation measures. About drought. So drought ki hoy? So it is a prolonged global dry season characterized by lack of rain and water shortage, affecting health, agriculture, economy, energy, and environment. Now, key facts about the UNCCD. So কেতিয়া কি হয় এইটো যদি আমি চাওঁ এইটো আমাৰ আলটিমেটলি এটা সামিট এটা আছিলে the earth summit 1992 হৈছিলে it founded this convention and it is the only legal binding framework to address the land degradation. It has 197 parties. It focuses on participation, partnership, and decentralization. So the convention is a multilateral commitment to protect land for food, water, shelter, and economic opportunities. Here goes the question. Rajya Sabha passes post office bill. Now this is again important. So why was it in the news? Because Rajya Sabha passed the post office bill, repeating the 1898 Act to ensure the efficient operation of postal department as messenger service and banking provider as well. Okay, so changes are now said. So what is the need for the bill? So the Indian Post Office Act of 1898 aims to modernize the postal department, adapt to digital demands, and expand its function beyond mail services, ensuring relevance and effectiveness. So mail services so থাকিব তাতছে beyond তাতকে বেছিও কাম কৰিব লগা হ'ব পাৰে আৰু লগতে banking services ইহঁতৰ এটা role এটা থাকিব. So that's why it is the need for the bill. Now, apart from that, the major provision of the bill ki ase. So the bill abolishes the post office officers' examination powers and allows the central government to deliver shipments to custom authorities. It also removes offenses and penalties, but allows unpaid or neglected amounts to be recoverable as land revenue arrears. The new bill expands the Director General of Postal Services Authority beyond the mail services. So, itu jitu tekhetor jitu power ase, সেই power to our increase hoi goise. Okay. So it also empowers the central government to authorize officers to intercept, open, or detain items during transmission for state security, foreign relations, public order, emergency, or safety reasons. Issues related to the new bill. The government's provision for parcel interception and opening may enhance its control, but also raise privacy and misuse concerns. Now, this is one of the important things to alert. Apart from that, the loss of exclusive privileges like conveying letters, issuing postage stamps, and all privileges. So, apart from that, the shift of liability. So liability concern is a shift of liability from the central government to the post office for its services may raise concerns. The next to the sound data privacy and security kotha ase. So logically the increased interception powers necessitate the implementation of robust data privacy and security measures. Lack of comparable legislation for courier firms raises concerns about the regulatory disparities as well. Let's have a look at the facts about Indian Post. So, so it was established when? In 1766 under the East India Company as the Company Mall. Now, এটা আৰু ডিটেইলছ বিলাক দিয়া আছে ইন্ডিয়ান পোষ্ট অফিস এক্ট আমাৰ 1854 যেটো এস্টাবলিশ হৈছিল তাৰ কথা দিয়া আছে প্লিজ হ্যাভ এ লুক schemes related to the postal department. Now this is very important. The first scheme is the National Saving Recurring Deposit Account, and apart from that, the National Savings Time Deposit Account, Senior Citizen Savings Scheme Account, Public Provident Fund Account. Now this is very much in news. National Saving Certificate, Kisan Vikas Patra Account, Sukanya Samriddhi Account. So আপোনালোকে এইখিনি কথা জানে চাগে গোটে কেটা এটা লাইনাৰ দিয়া আছে, please go through it once. Okay, so here comes our prelims fact. So first fact is about the Mahaparinirvan Divas. So Prime Minister Modi on 6th December paid tributes to B.R. Ambedkar on his death anniversary, saying he dedicated his life to the welfare of the exploited and the deprived. Okay, so please go through it once. INS Sandhayak. Okay, INS Sandhayak. Now, ইয়াতে তেনেকুৱা prelims related question ইয়াৰ পৰা অহা বহুত বেছি chance আছে. So, কোটিয়া আমাৰ কিমান largest হয় নে smallest হয়, আমাৰ crafts বিলাক আছে, crafts বিলাকৰ কথা আপোনালোকে জানিব, সিহঁতৰ কথা features বিলাক জানিব, কেতিয়া establish হৈছিলে বা যদি decommission হৈছে, কেতিয়া decommission হৈছে, these are very very important. Okay, it was decommissioned in 2021. Okay, commission কেতিয়া হৈছিলে in 1981. So these are the points that you need to remember. So Garden Rich Shipbuilders and the engineers GRSA delivered the INS Sandhak to the Indian Navy on the occasion of Navy Day. Okay. Apart from that, the Climate Club. So COP28 যিটো চলি আছে সেইটো কাৰণে each and every day climate related news বিলাক পাই আছো. So Climate Club. Recently, the Climate Club was formally launched at the 28th COP to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Okay. So the club to যিটো আছে club to হয় কি এটা কথা লিখা আছে না club to main activities কি হয়, these are very very important. So it have been divided under three pillars: the advancing the ambitious and transparent climate change, transforming the industries, and boosting the international cooperation and partnership. That's why it is important. This is our academic team. This is our content developing and technical team. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.